Historically, Runde was just thriving with birds. There were like 500,000 seabirds nesting on Runde. But after the 1980s, we've seen a steady decline in the seabird population. Sand eels matter for the whole ecosystem because they're really in the central part of the food chain. So when the seabirds nest on Runde, they have to bring a lot of food to the young because the chicks, they are very fast growing. The seabirds depend on a healthy sand eel population. In our research, we try to follow the changes in sand eel populations over time. When I started to work on sand eels, and first they were very abundant, and you could see really what impact they had on the ecosystem. So when we take in our samples from the field, we take how long they are, how heavy they are to get an idea how good the sand eels are growing. We also, for example, take out the ear stones where we can read the age of the sand eels. We take a lot of biological data from those sand eel individuals to get an idea about the composition of the sand eel stocks. So we, for example, check what maturity the sand eels have, if they are spawning individuals or if they are juveniles. So there is a natural variability in the abundance of sand eels. They are small fish, they don't live very long, so you would expect changes between years. But the effects that come from, for example, climate change, fisheries, they have enhanced these fluctuations and that the population is not staying very stable. It's important to look at time series and to look at historic data. If we look at the seabird at Runde, for example, without any information how many seabirds there once were, one could assume that this is just normal. With the knowledge of historical data, we know that the seabirds declined rapidly in the last years. So it's important to keep knowledge about the past to understand what is really the natural state